Did Will explain why he's speaking out now?
He said he's speaking out because he believes Diddy's a predator. He wants accountability, and he doesn't want someone like this to run unchecked in the future.
So apparently Diddy's knee has been bothering him recently, so he reported it. At some point, it was decided that he needed medical care outside of the jail, so he was taken to a Brooklyn.
Sean Diddy Combs, a name synonymous with the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world, now finds himself entangled in a legal battle that threatens to dismantle his empire. Yet, as the music mogul faces some of the most serious allegations of his career, his children appear to exist in an entirely different reality, one defined by luxury, leisure, and limitless spending. The stark contrast is impossible to ignore, sparking widespread conversation. While Diddy prepares for the fight of his life, his kids are jet-setting to exotic destinations, flaunting designer goods, and indulging in a lifestyle most can only dream of. The disconnect between their carefree extravagance and their father's precarious situation is almost surreal.
Diddy's mom has finally spoken out amidst everything that is happening right now. Janice Small Combs provided a statement to some outlets via her attorney. So she starts off by saying it's very heartbreaking to see her son judged not for the truth, but for a narrative created out of lies.
Let's set the scene. Diddy, the man who once ruled the music industry with an iron grip and a Midas touch, is now behind bars, awaiting trial. The charges against him aren't just damaging. They threaten to dismantle the legacy he's built over decades. Yet, instead of lying low or rallying around him in solidarity, his family is putting their extravagant lifestyle on full display for the world to see. And this isn't subtle. From jaw-dropping vacations to high-end shopping sprees, Diddy's children are sparing no expense, and they're documenting every moment on social media. Take Christian, better known by his stage name, King Combs. While his father faces an uphill legal battle, Christian has been soaking up the sun on pristine beaches and indulging in luxury shopping sprees. Recently, he shared clips of himself enjoying a tropical getaway with his youngest sibling Love, who is only 2 years old. But it doesn't stop there. Paparazzi have captured Christian stepping out of an SUV overflowing with shopping bags from top-tier designer brands. He's been spotted at high-end boutiques, splurging on diamond-encrusted watches and designer jackets. And the cherry on top? His girlfriend, Raven Tracy, has been by his side, documenting their lavish escapades. Camel rides in Mexico, spa, retreats, yacht parties, and more. As always, Christian completes the look with his signature oversized diamond chain, a not-so-subtle symbol of the family fortune, even as his father's empire hangs in the balance.
Today, just to tell the truth, so hopefully we can get down to the bottom of this. I'm 100%, the charges against me are 100% false. Hopefully, due to time, we'll start to see that.
Christian isn't the only one living in luxury. His younger sisters, the Combs twins, Delilah and Jessie, recently turned heads with their Instagram posts from St. Bart's. Dressed in matching Christian Dior bikinis, the twins lounged aboard, a sleek yacht basking in the sun and sipping from what appeared to be crystal glasses. Their aesthetic was nothing short of opulent, and their hundreds of thousands of followers couldn't get enough. With clear blue waters, a lavish yacht, and designer swimwear, their posts looked like scenes straight out of a movie. Except for them. This is just reality. Then there's Chance Combs, who has been making waves of her own. Recently, she shared snapshots of a serene horseback ride along a sandy beach, exuding effortless elegance and privilege. Aspiring to become an actress, Chance has also been spotted at amusement parks and high-profile events, all while maintaining a flawlessly glamorous image. At just 19 years old, she has already mastered the art of curating a lifestyle straight out of a luxury magazine.
In her civil lawsuit, Cassie said that she was the victim of abuse, assault, and at the hands of Diddy.
And let's not forget Quincy Combs, Diddy's eldest son, who has also been indulging in some much-needed rest and relaxation. Quincy opted for a beach getaway, sharing snapshots of himself lounging in paradise and enjoying the perks of being part of one of the wealthiest families in entertainment. His vibe was effortlessly chic, completely unfazed by the storm his father is facing. It seems Quincy has embraced the treat-yourself mentality, and who could blame him? With access to private jets and five-star resorts, why not make the most of it? Speaking of private jets, the Combs family's travel habits are nothing short of extravagant. Diddy's jet has been racking up air miles like never before, shuttling his kids to destinations across the globe. From Hawaii and California to Texas, Florida, Mexico, Italy, and even India, their luxury lifestyle knows no bounds. According to flight data, the jet has also made stops in Ireland, Canada, and St. Martin. And let's not forget the cost that comes with it. As one insider put it, jet fuel isn't cheap. Each takeoff costs thousands in fuel alone, before even factoring in the price of lavish accommodations, personal chefs, and the endless stream of designer shopping halls.
This is very significant, just from who we associate Diddy being and everything we've seen him do over the decades. Like you said, this is quite the downfall to go from, we saw the mansions back in March that were raided by the feds. So to go from living in those mansions to being in the jail cell right now, I think it really underscores the magnitude of what he's facing and the weight of the federal government.
But here's where things get even more intriguing. Sources close to the family claim that Diddy's kids aren't just indulging in luxury, they're also handing out cash to their friends. Yes, you heard that right. Apparently, basking in. The glow of their father's fortune isn't enough. They're spreading the wealth among their inner circle. When the cat's away, the mice will play, one insider quipped. With him waiting in jail for trial, those kids are doing whatever they want. This carefree attitude has ignited a wave of criticism online, with many questioning whether Diddy's children truly grasp the severity of his situation. After all, their father's net worth has already taken a significant hit. Forbes recently estimated Diddy's fortune at around $400 million, a sharp decline from the $740 million he was worth in 2019. And with lawsuits piling up and radio stations pulling his music from playlists, the financial strain is only expected to worsen. As one source close to Diddy put it bluntly, they're acting like he's already been convicted. They don't seem to realize this money isn't endless. But are the kids truly oblivious, or are they simply putting on a brave face for the cameras?
It sounded kind of crazy. Like I said before, they said that 2,300 people reached out to the law firm. And out of the 2,300 people, I guess they decided to go with just a little over 100, which seems like it's they just put out the number and everybody's calling to see if they can get a check.
It's insane. It's insane. Now, again, he did say that nothing has been filed yet because he says he wants to make sure that they do their due diligence and get this right.
It's absolutely wild. For now, nothing has been officially filed, as he insists they are taking the time to do their due diligence and get everything right. But as we move into the next chapter of this unfolding drama, one can't help but wonder, is the Combs children's lavish lifestyle a form of escapism? Or is it a calculated distraction?
This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly.
For those who have been following Diddy's story, the allegations against him are as shocking as they are far-reaching. This isn't just another celebrity scandal. It's a full-scale legal battle with potentially devastating consequences. The accusations include serious claims of coercion and racketeering, sparking multiple lawsuits and federal investigations. But the drama doesn't end there. What's even more surprising is that some of Diddy's children are now being pulled.
With all the money he has and all the resources he has, he couldn't craft some solution that lets him be under some form of house arrest. And again, it sounds like special treatment, but the truth of the matter is, to incarcerate somebody like him is expensive to all of us. We're taxpayers, and he's got to have unique situations. You can't put him in the general population where everyone wants a piece of him and everyone wants to be his friend and everyone. So
Lil Meech goes off on 50 Cent after Big Meech's concert gets cancelled. So it looks like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Big Meech just fumbled his comeback concert, and instead of taking the L, his son Lil Meech is pointing fingers at
now this judge has an even harder time, I think, because the past judge locked him up, didn't let him out, and he's still there available for trial. If the new judge lets him out on bond and something goes wrong, and this isn't the analysis that I'm proud to make. Right? We shouldn't be saying, well, judges are worried about their own skin and how they look if something bad happens.
Christian's legal team has vehemently denied the allegations, dismissing them as baseless and an attempt to exploit the larger scandal surrounding his father. However, the timing of the lawsuit is undeniably significant. It comes at a moment when the Combs family is already under intense scrutiny, raising questions about how much of this behavior may have been shaped by their father's influence. After all, Diddy himself has long been accused of fostering an environment where excess and indulgence weren't just encouraged, they were expected. Speaking of Diddy,
they're going to try to transfer him, they're going to try to get him out. In a normal case where it's a high-profile person or a well-funded person, the prosecution and the judge is a little bit more concerned about wrongful prosecution. People that are mad that they're being arrested for a crime they didn't commit can turn around and file for malicious prosecution.
What's particularly unsettling is how these allegations have begun to blur the lines between Diddy's personal and professional lives. Reports suggest that some of his business associates have also been implicated, raising the question of whether this was a case of individual misconduct or...
Every jail is bad. Some jails are worse than others. And the problem, again, is if you move him, why is he getting special treatment? And maybe he's earned special treatment. Maybe what he's done, maybe he's given so much back to his fans and to the world and to charity that maybe there's a way that it plays out in the end. But again, to go into court and say this jail is bad, move him to another jail, it's not your first argument. That's sort of the...
And yet, even as they rally around their father, cracks in the family's united front are beginning to show. Their extravagant displays on social media have only intensified public backlash, with many accusing them of being completely out of touch with reality. The optics couldn't be worse.